Our friends over at Novak Farms gave us this corn yesterday. It's sweet corn season, which means the sweat on my face is either the sweat coming off of the fields here or it's actually just hot. If you do a good job of peeling, you don't just pull back the husk, you want to get a hold of the silks and the husk and pull that back. If you do a good job, you get off most of the silk right there. And you get off most of the silk. You have a couple to clean up, but it won't be much. Just like that. Get a handful, peel it back. Second handful, peel it back. If you only have this stand in your town or in your grocery store, then buy from that farmer. That's fine. It doesn't matter if it was picked yesterday or picked fresh this morning. Just go support a local farmer that's trying to sell their sweet corn. We're all about that. Now, sweet corn is not the same stuff that you're going to see in the fields across Iowa. You'll see a few sweet corn patches here and there, but the majority of the corn that's grown here is field corn, which is used for feed, fuel, and you'll find it in some further processed foods. But generally speaking, you're not eating that straight off the cob. We think that one key is to pick it when it's just a little bit before peak maturity. Too early and it's not sweet enough, too late and it's too starchy. There is really a fine line between not done enough and too done. I know a lot of people will leave the husk on and will just put this straight on the grill. That's one way that you can cook it. You can also just pop these in the microwave too. We've never done that, so I'm not going to give you tips on it. But if you have cooked your sweet corn in the microwave, I want to hear about it. Let's go make some sweet corn. Let's test out the Cutco scissors and see if they can just cut right through this. I'm making a mess. Hey, that worked perfectly. Get you some Cutco scissors if you don't have them. We're making vinegar cucumbers tonight too. Wash it. Really easy. Just gonna run it under cold water. You'll peel off any more of those silks that maybe hung around, pieces that you want to take off. I like to leave the end of the cob on so it's something to hold on to when I'm eating. You can take that off if you like to. Does not matter. Leaving the end of the cob on is not going to change the flavor at all. It just all is preference for when you go to eat. How do you want to hold on to it? Let's go cook some sweet corn. Just a quick reminder, wash your hands. I know there are quite a few people when they cook their sweet corn, they'll put butter, milk, sugar, a bunch of stuff in here. Actually, I think the key is just some salted water. Just like you were salting water for pasta, give it a nice heavy pinch. I gotta wash my tongs. I promise you I just washed these tongs because I just used them to put my chicken in the pan. Gotta wash them because now I need them for sweet corn. I don't need anybody out there thinking that I'm giving myself salmonella between the chicken and the corn. Water is at a rolling boil. You can give yourself a little facial first. I don't know if I really need to be sweating anymore. It's literally 1,000 degrees in Iowa right now. Drop this in and you want to make sure that your corn is completely submerged. So I might have to push that guy down a little bit more. That's why you break off the ends, I guess, is so they fit in your pan. Somewhere between 4 and 6 minutes. I kind of find that sweet spot at about 4.5 minutes. One key here is to not undercook or overcook. Undercooking, you're just not gonna get the best flavor. Overcooking, it's gonna be too starchy and gummy. Won't be any good. Looking for this nice deep yellow color, but you don't want it to be so cooked that everything is dented in. I saw somewhere that the only way to cook corn is to cook it for 20 minutes. Do not do that, it will not taste good. Trust me, we've eaten our fair share of bushels of sweet corn. My husband could eat sweet corn competitively, I think. You want corn? Okay. We're keeping dinner really simple tonight. I have some leftover baked beans, but for me, the star of the show is the corn and the cucumber salad. Found these cute little corn-fed mud pie things. I only have 2 of them, but I think I can just put the butter down in the bottom and then roll my corn around in it and it'll just sit in it. I'm team butter after you boil because then you get really good bits of butter on here. Yeah, that didn't work at all. Don't do what I do. See that buttery goodness? You don't get that if you boil it in it. Salt. Fresh cracked black pepper. Most importantly, are you team typewriter or team around the world? I have ADHD, so I think that I just bite wherever I feel like I want to. Whoop. Nothing better.
I don't know, I'm team around the world on the end rows and then typewriter.
Like a true farmer.
I am.
End rows and then every row.
Oh.
What he means by end rows is this around the edge.
Get her opened up.
Down the field. Down the field.
Wait, and then there's team cut it off.
Yeah. Are you team sweet corn straight off the cob or team you have to cut it off? Gotta say that.
My family are team cut it off.
Yeah. My dad is team cut it off the cob. I also have butter on my face and corn in my teeth, so
Sexy.
You guys have a great night. Thanks for sticking around.